Good afternoon, everyone. Today we're going to look at adding pictures in Word and opening files. So we'll open up Word, and it's going to ask for opening up a new blank document. So there are other templates down here that you can actually use, so they can be really interesting to look at the moment. But at the moment we're just wanting a blank document. So it's a little bit different when you're using the online version. You need to decide how you're doing things, like especially if you're wanting to save the document. We'll look at doing that in the next video. But at the moment, we're going to look at inserting a picture. So we've got a document opened up now. We'll save this one first, eh? So we can click on File and Save As. Now you can actually save another document on OneDrive, or it automatically saves the file, so you need to rename it. So we're wanting to rename this one Adding a Picture. Okay. Okay, so this is now saved in our OneDrive, and which will mean we'll be able to email it to people, or you can print it, or you can share it with people and do lots of other things. So we're going to look at inserting we'll look at the menus first. So you've got lots of different options up here. You've got the home ribbon. So this is the ribbon up here, and gives you some basic options with your home. Then you can insert pictures or insert tables, but we can look at that another time. Then you've got your layout, your reference, and a few other things. But today we're going to look at inserting a picture. So you come here and you click Insert Picture, and we'll get it off this device. So it asks you to choose a file. So we'll come in here, and it's in my pictures, PC lessons. Okay, so we can insert a picture. So we selected the picture, and now we click Insert. And now it's inserted the picture into the file. So you can see it's got these little things on the side. So you can use this one at the top, so it'll actually tilt. So you can change the direction spot. You can make it so it's completely upside down if you want to. It can be very useful if you're making a card for somebody. But we'll stick that back upright because we don't need to do that. So you then got the ones at the side here, so you can drag it and change the size of it, or that way. If you take it from the corner, it pretty much keeps it with the same ratio, and you can lock the aspect ratio if you want to. So if you click lock aspect ratio, it actually will make it so that one would think it would do something. It doesn't seem to be working quite the way I thought it would at the moment, but that's okay. So you can change it by dragging from the corners or dragging from the bottom, and that will just adjust the way the picture is working. So the other thing you can do with that, as we seem to have lost our formatting thing at the moment, if you lose your little formatting window, you can come up here to the menus up the top, and it brings you back to the picture. So there's lots of different options with this. So you can also rotate it manually by selecting on that. So that's rotating it to the right by 90 degrees, or you can rotate it by the left, or you can flip it vertically or flip it horizontally. I encourage you to check those out and see what they actually do. The other thing you can do with this is cropping it. So cropping it's when you actually cut off a bit of it, basically. So it'll bring up this little menu here, and you just drag the side in, and your picture will now be missing that bit. Sorry, I have a toddler that's wanting something. I'll be back in a second. Sorry about that. So you click on your picture, and you want to come back to your little menu. So we've now cropped it. And if you want to change the height of the picture, you can come in here and say you want to make it so that it's 5 centimeters. Just change that to 5. If you want the width to be 15, change it to 15. Although it's locked the aspect ratio, so you can change that, take that off, And if we put 5 here, it'll then squish it. So it'll do all sorts of different things that it wants you to do. You can write an alternate text. So alternate text is for when you're using a screen reader. And what that is if somebody can't actually see, if they're blind, and they've got a computer program that's actually a screen reader, and you've got a title and a description on the picture, then that'll actually tell them what the picture is about instead of them just missing out on all the information that's in there. So in here we type in the Apps Alive logo, and you can put the same thing in the description, or you could put a whole description in there if you wanted to. So whichever way you want to go with that one. So the other thing that you need to look at with adding pictures is you're going to have text. Text is going to be all over the place on your document, and it's how does this picture work in with that text? Does it wrap around it? Does it go over the top of it? What does it do? I'm just putting some random text on the page so you can actually see what it actually is going to do. Sorry. So what I did then was I actually copied and pasted what I had. Now I don't need that second picture, so I'll take that out. If you do actually do something in Word that you don't want to do, you can actually always hit the undo button, which is up here. So you click undo, or Control Z will also undo. Control Y redoes. One of these lessons I'll actually go through some useful little shortcuts in Word. So you've got your little picture here, and we want to go back to the picture menu. So at the moment it's got the setting for this is in line with text. So that basically just means it comes in line. So if you've got square it around it, then it'll actually come in to the side. And if you do a right square bracket, that'll take the picture to the right side. So you get to see that better if I make that slightly smaller. So you can see how it's actually doing that, where it's aligning it to the left or aligning it to the right. And then you've got the option of having it so that the picture is behind the text, so that the text is actually written on top. This can be useful at times, and other times not so useful. If the other option is having it so that the picture is in front of the text, which can be useful at times and can be difficult at times. So it's up to you how you actually want to do it. It depends on what you're wanting at the time. So that's basically how you insert a picture in Word. It's a very useful tool, useful technique. So again, you go to the Insert menu, click on Picture. You can. I don't have anything on OneDrive at the moment. I don't have anything on Bing either. Well, Bing's a search engine. So go back to this device, choose a file. Let's insert some pencils. And uploads the picture. And again, you've got the option of writing the alternate text and the tags, and then you can just change the way you want to have it sitting on the page. You can also still align this. So if you go to Layout, actually not Layout, you're still on Home, so you can still center all of that on the page. So that will center that picture. And if you want to center the text, center the text, and it'll center that line. So you can center that line. Or if you do the full justification, it can be a little tricky to see what that's doing. I'll add the whole lot. Oh, it's not doing it at the moment. It kind of spaces the words across the page. It's an interesting technique using the full justify. It doesn't always work all that nicely in this online version of Word, but that's basically how it goes. So if you've got any comments, questions or suggestions, please leave them below. And when we've already added a picture, is our name of it, and it already tells you here it's saved to OneDrive. So that's really simple. So you can come in here and just make sure that you've saved it if you want to, but that just confuses things a little bit because it's already done. It gets saved automatically, which saves the whole problem of I've worked on this document for hours and hours and hours and forgotten to save, which is what can happen sometimes when you're working with a program that's just on your computer. So yeah, anyway, that's adding pictures to a Word document. Have a great day. Bless you.